Hello everybody, this is the beginning of our week number 2, and today we're gonna continue showing you guys connections from standing to the ground. All right, the sequence that we're gonna do for the week number 2 is a connection with the single leg that we worked from week number 1, right? We worked with single leg body locks, so we're gonna show you guys a connection now going to a sacrifice throw from the rear body lock, right? So how can we achieve this rear body lock? Let's say from a self-defense perspective, if I have a striker coming towards me, if I have an aggressor trying to attack me and they have their hands closed and they're approaching me, again, we gotta close distance and attain front body lock, right? So in this case, I gotta measure my distance. If I don't have enough distance, if I feel cornered, I cannot run away, I'm gonna cover my head once again, boom, achieve front body lock. And now, instead of staying in the front, maybe you're finding a little difficult to finish from the front, we're gonna circle and go to the back, all right? Now, from the back, I'm gonna turn a little bit. I'm gonna use my hands in an S grip around the side of their hip. My left leg is gonna take a step, so I have a wider base, and I'm gonna use my right foot behind their ankle, going for a circular movement and finish on connected position here with your head, all right? So let's take a look again from another angle. The aggressor is coming. Once again, let's do a little slower now so they can see the details. My hand is measuring the distance. I see them with the hands closed. I know it's not a good sign. I'm gonna protect my head. Whenever they come closer, connect, hands together into body lock. Now my hands will place an ass grip control around the side of their hips. This is harder for them to break free from that control than it is if I had my hands in the center like so, okay? So in the front, we gotta always watch for this free hand so we can always control that wrist and maintain tucked in their body, all right? That reinforces the safety here for us. Now I'm gonna circle around the back. Once I'm on the back, I wanna go back to my S grip control while maintaining my head tight on their body so I don't get surprised by some elbows here, okay? If I feel like they are moving too much with their arms, I go back to this 2-on-1 control. Anyway, for the takedown, we're gonna go back to S grip. I take a step around the side. Other leg is gonna use as a trip on their same side ankle here. And I can fall onto my knees, maintaining control. And same thing we said about the last self-defense move. We can go into knee on belly and finish safely, okay? That's pretty much from the body lock perspective, okay? Now, talking about the sport of Jiu-Jitsu, the body lock is linked from single legs and double legs as well, all right? So from single leg, usually we want to start with grips for both takedowns in Jiu-Jitsu, right? We can do disconnected with the grips. I'm going to show you 2 different approaches, okay? I'm going to break their posture, drop my level, shoot for a double leg. Once I feel like I'm having a hard time to finish this double leg, I can get around the corner and finish with a body lock. Same thing, I can finish with this sacrifice throw and move into knee on belly. Now, important about this technique, okay? A lot of gyms, they don't allow this type of technique in live rounds for a good reason, because there is a risk of injury for my partner depending on the angle that I go towards the back, right? In this case, my head is behind them, so I think it's a safe takedown. However, any takedowns in general, be mindful that the risk is higher of injuries while going for takedowns than any stand-up techniques in general, right? So we gotta be smart about the person that we're training with, their level, their size, and so we can optimize the training for everybody, okay? So one more time. We're just gonna show you guys now in a fast speed both techniques, okay? So from self-defense, now from Jiu-Jitsu perspective with grips, break posture, shoot for double, circle around, and from single leg, let's say single leg without grips now as a different scenario here, okay? I get people their hands, connect my hands. Now, instead of finishing the single leg, I'm gonna back step and bring this leg under my armpit, okay? Now, usually tendencies are they're gonna use those hands to keep me away from them, right? To push me away. I have to first deal with this arm here, okay? If they have a collar grip, for example, I gotta break free from this collar grip or try somehow get around their elbow, right? In this case, obviously the body lock is pretty easy access here. Let's turn around so they can see. All I need to do is to circle around and I'm on body lock, ready to go for the sacrifice throw, all right? So, hope you guys enjoy. And this is the end of the week 2 takedown and self-defense aspects from standing to the floor, okay? Thank you so much, guys. See you soon.